Well, the kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Now Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken right around the 44. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over first and 10. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. The play fake, and now here's Zappy. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 38 yards. And the Pats are on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Throwing, Jones. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Buying time. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up third down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39. And obviously that's well short of the first. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Jones on the return. Dashing through the snow. Impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Paris Campbell now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showing some tough running there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. On the return is Jones. .35 yards that time on the punt, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Campbell returning it, taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Matt Judon drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Jones. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New England's offense set to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They hand off to their big tight end. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Zappi fakes a handoff, looks to throw it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the 1st half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Zappi. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Ryland on for the extra point.
Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Patriots 28, Giants nothing.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the 1st as another kickoff is away.
Campbell returning it.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Jones.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. It's complete to Robinson. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Darius Slayton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the 1st quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the 1st quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. Down the right sideline.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson.
56 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Here's Jamie Gillandale
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Jones on the return.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Zappi off play action. That is caught.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Zappi will try to sneak.
And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
Bailey Zappi
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Patriots are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Ryland on for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Giants 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
Campbell returning it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Now out come the Giants. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, hit as he throws there, incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Going play action here with Zappi.
He'll buy some time right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off the fake, Zappi.
Open man, the tight end Henry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And he's got it.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Zappi.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Rolling to his right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Patriots have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. To throw on third down, Jones.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken from just outside the 30.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
New England trying to get to place on offense.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to hit.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Patriots have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
On gain of 12. First down, New York.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack.
Second down.
Shepard will go in motion right. On second down, here's Barkley.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Here's Jones on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And now out come the Patriots. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Zappe's throw into the hands of Henry here.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Zappe to throw on first down. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry, 27 yards.
And the Patriots are pouring it on.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
The Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They begin with a run by Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jones.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The Giants on 3rd down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down, right near the 24. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. On the return is Jones. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Zappe now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Zappe.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Zappe.
Out to his left.
Oh, Zappe has it knocked out.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Patriots take over.
Zappe and the Patriots come up here, 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Zappe looks to throw it.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The carry here for the big tight end. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the route is on here in this 1st half.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Here's Jones.
And he's loose again. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And now Zappi to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Pats would extend their lead here just before halftime. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. The final shot before break. Jones.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down
You'd
to
have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at
ready with our
halftime
EA Sports halftime report.
Plenty decisions to be made for the second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.